What it do? Welcome to the J Boy Sports Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you don't love the content, you can still do those things because you can help a brother out because a brother would help you out. Make sure that you talk in the comments section because I love to have conversations with people and debate because ball is life. Also, you want to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our cool content. And lastly, make sure that you hang on towards the end of the video. We have some other cool suggested videos that we know you'll love. So, Oklahoma City and the Pacers. The Thunder win Game 5 of the finals. And what a game it was, man. It got a little close. It was mainly in the Thunder's control for most of it, but it did get a little bit close. It got a little bit close because of brother TJ McConnell, a.k.a. the gym teacher, a.k.a. my grandfather's father's father. And I say that because I literally saw a clip of him with his father and his father's father, his grandfather, cracking jokes with Pascal Siakam. So he looks like he comes from a cool family. And essentially, I watched this game from start to finish, and man, what a game. I just think the Thunder are starting to really understand what's happening. They played Isaiah Hartenstein a lot more, and one of the people I was talking to yesterday while watching it noticed that Hartenstein is a much better passer than Chet. Chet has a long way to go, to be honest with you. Chet on defense is very skilled, but his offense has a lot to be desired, which is fine. He's still learning. He's a young guy. He had 9 points, 11 boards, and he had 3 blocks. So when it comes to defending the rim, he's thin, but he gets up there, man. He finds a way to, excuse me, my son's in the background. I'm doing recording with while I'm watching my son. But like I said, Chet's going to have some growing pains here, but he's definitely getting a lot of experience on the job. What it really looks like to me is that as I'm watching this game, the Thunder have really begun to lock in, and they're starting to wear down the Pacers because they understand their schemes. They're looking at how they're passing. They know where they're going with the ball. Their rotations have just gotten significantly better. Before, it looked like the Pacers had them guessing, like they had everybody guessing. But now it looks like they caught on, the Thunder. You ever seen that meme where it's like, I understand now, or that little clip? It looks like they understand now. They know exactly what's coming, and they know how to defend it. And as far as the offense, I mean, J-Dub went nuts. And honestly, I've been saying this entire playoffs, if J-Dub, who is Jay Williams, if Jalen Williams plays good, there's no beating this team most of the time. When he plays well, you really can't touch him. When he's aggressive and effective and, you know, he's somewhere in the ballpark as good as SGA, there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. And I don't really even understand his game yet or really know what it is. Because to be honest with you, he missed a couple of layups in there that if he would have made those, he had 40 points. He had 40 points, 4 dimes, 6 boards. I mean, he could have had 45, 46, maybe 48. I saw him miss at least 3 or 4 layups. And then Shai Gilgeous chipped in 31. And he really didn't make any threes last night. And that's a trend and a theme. Both of them are really not shooting that great from 3, but it doesn't matter because they're attacking the basket, and especially SGA is attacking the mid-range. That's where he wants to get his shots, and he's putting a lot of pressure on people. And last night, it looked like he was shooting some Kobe-level shots and making them. There's a guy in your face, you pump fake him once or twice, he backs up, you shoot it anyway. You don't give a dang. You just do it. Like Nike, which is funny because he wears Converse. But that's what it is, man. And they're attacking at a high level right now. Both of those guys, they're finding the seams and just attacking it. They're going 1-on-2, 1-on-3 to the basket and finding success. They've found the seams, and they're just exploiting it. SGA had 14 free throws yesterday. J-Dub had 12. The rest of the team had 6. And 4 of them were from Hartenstein. 2 of them were from Wiggins. They're being ultra aggressive, those 2 guys. You know, they're not trying to lose. So it was really a good game plan by then. They came out very hard, very aggressive. Pause no Diddy. They really attacked the rim and barely settled for jump shots. But also they had some help off the bench. Wiggins found his jumper. He was 4 for 7 from 3. Also, Cason Wallace found his jumper. He was 3 for 4 from 3. So that helps. That helps with the spacing. Right, Chet made 1, you know, so it helps a little bit with the spacing. And they ended up winning this game 120 to 109. Now, the Pacers didn't play bad, mind you. They weren't terrible. But Halliburton got hurt somewhere in the game, and he struggled after that. He wasn't really the same. He was struggling a little bit before that, too. I believe he really didn't score from the field. He was 0 for 6 from the field, just from the field in general, 0 for 4 from 3. He had 4 free throws, 7 boards, 6 dimes. And he just struggled the entire night. It was not his night. And like I said, on top of that, to make a tough situation worse, he hurt himself. Looks like he has a calf strain. And so he struggled. And because he struggled, I think that made the rest of the team struggle a little bit too. Nembhard only has 7 points, 13 from Miles Turner on pretty good shooting, actually. Naismith had 14 on very good shooting. And Pascal had 28 also on very good shooting, but it just wasn't enough. TJ McConnell came in off the bench, and it looked like he got the Mario star. Like, my guy was just going crazy at one point. He brought him all the way back. They were down by like 4 or 5 points at one point. He brought him all the way back, but he couldn't finish it. You know, they took him back out. They brought in Halliburton, and I thought that was a bad move by Rick Carlisle because it looked like TJ was really bringing them back in the game, and he has unlimited energy. I would not have sat him, and they sat him, and then Thunder went back up, and the game was pretty much over. You know, they went back to Halliburton, and that's fine. I mean, even if you go with Halliburton again, I think you got to take somebody else out, and you got to play TJ because he was hot. You know, Benedict really struggled. He was 2 for 11 from the field. I mean, if he got himself going like he did in Game 3, I think that was, they would have had a much better chance of success. So he struggled. That didn't help. And then Toppin's been playing well. He had 12. And something I really want to say, I don't know why the Knicks did such a poor job with Obi Toppin. To this day, I mean, they should have never let this man go. His ability, and I think he's still got a ways to go, but his ceiling, man, if he didn't play behind Pascal and Turner, then he would be a starter. I mean, what do you not like about this guy? You know, he's 6'9", crazy athletic. You know, I give him a lot of credit. I really like how his game's developed, and it's sad that it didn't happen on the Knicks. That it just seems like Tibbs didn't believe in him enough. But overall, that is the game. That's the gambit, right? That's how it goes. It was a good game, 120 to 109. Like I said, I think the Thunder figured them out. They're pressing. They're really on top of them. And they're beating the the Pacers' pressure by just attacking it. J-Dub and SGA are slithering to the basket, and there's nothing the Pacers can do, so they have to back up. They're beating the pressure that way. And then when their teammates are making threes, like Wiggins and Case and Wallace, when they're making those shots, you really, really can't get on them. Because you're diving to the basket as they're blowing by the defender in front of them because you're pressuring, and now those guys are shooting wide open threes, and they're making them. You know? And Caruso really didn't have a great night, and they still blew him out the water. Caruso was 1 for 8. Still blew him out the water. So, you know, it's the Thunder are looking good. I still don't think they can relax. Halliburton has a calf strain, it seems, but we don't know the severity of it. I would not sleep on this team. The last couple of games, yes, they've missed some shots that they've been making historically. But that doesn't mean they won't turn it on the next game. And the next game is at home for the Pacers. So the Thunder, you can mess around and take them lightly if you want to, but that could be a disaster. So I hope you don't do that. Right? I hope you don't do that. So thank you for listening this long. That's pretty much the game. I wrapped it up. That's pretty much how you sum it up. That's what happened. And have some conversations. What do you think? Do you think Tyrese Halliburton is going to be back? He said, as long as I can walk, I'm going to play. Is that going to mess up the team? Is that going to slow down? Because they like to run. They like to get up and go. They're not walking the ball up the court. So I hope he really can go, because otherwise he may end up hurting his team. But SGA and J-Dub have come to play. They're going to have to figure out something with those guys. But again, it's going to be very difficult if their wing guys are making shots out of those double teams. So we'll see what happens in the next game. I got the Thunder. I got the Thunder winning in 6. So I'm going to take them. But it's not going to be easy. So they better bring their hard hats. They better bring their lunch pails. Because the Pacers are going to fight. If they don't know how to do anything else, they do know how to fight. So thank you very much for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit us. Man, went too fast. Make sure you hit us up in the comment section because we love to have conversations. Because ball is life. Lastly, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our glorious content. And I lied, my bad. One last thing. Make sure you hang on towards the end of this video so you don't miss any of our suggested videos that we know you'll love. Thank you very much for your time. Very humble, very appreciative. Much love.
I can tell that somehow you'll never get over leaving me. And when you feel like